We all know that we eat when we're hungry, but we also eat when we're not. Some factors include being bored, upset, and feeling overly tempted. What if I were to tell you that some meals actually do make you hungrier? A challenge when attempting to maintain a balanced, nutritious diet is that some meals might in fact make us hungrier. The top 10 foods that will leave your stomach begging for more are listed in this video. We might surprise you with a few of these, particularly number 9. But before we continue, a brief request from us. If you find value in this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our valuable content on health in the future. Now off to our list. Number 1. Fat-free salad dressings. To make up for the absence of fat, food producers frequently add excessive quantities of sugar and salt, which can make us feel hungry again for two different reasons. These may appear to be the pinnacle of health for preparing salads, but they typically include high levels of each of these ingredients. Blood glucose levels will first increase as a result of the sugars, then drop as a result of their digestion, making us feel hungry once again. It may be preferable to select a regular salad dressing and use it sparingly since second, the salt will make us feel thirsty. We may mistake this first and think we're hungry when we're actually not. Number 2. Salty snacks. According to studies, the reward region of the brain reacts to the sodium and salty meals. Dopamine, a joyful neurotransmitter, is subsequently released by the brain, making us feel terrific. However, we may not even be hungry since we continue to seek salty foods to maintain high dopamine levels. Salty foods typically have poor vitamin, protein, and fiber content. Instead, they are typically made with refined white flour or processed white potatoes, both of which are easily converted to glucose in our bodies. This causes a surge in blood sugar levels, which is quickly followed by a collapse. As a result, we experience hunger once again, and the cycle would repeat itself. Number 3. Chewing gum. Did you realize that the mouth is where digestion truly starts? Saliva is produced by salivary glands and includes digestive enzymes that start to break down our meals. Chewing gum tricks our mouth into producing more saliva and consequently digestive enzymes. The stomach is then tricked into thinking that food is on its way when it doesn't. The stomach would expectantly be calling out help for anything to come down to the system. The brain then thinks, hang on, no food but we're hungry, which causes a rumbling tummy. So instead of sugar-containing mints, use sugar-free mints to freshen your breath. Number 4. Biscuits and sweets. We all know that despite having delicious and enticing cookies and sweets, they are not very healthy for us. This is due to the fact they are relatively low in nutrients and heavy in sugar, which is both very calorific and highly addictive. Given that biscuits and sweets don't include any fiber or protein to keep us full, it's understandable why we get hungry again shortly after. These are the two essential nutrients that prevent hunger. So, even though we might feel full after a mid-afternoon tea and cookie session or a breakfast muffin, it won't last very long. We'll get more hungry faster than you can say, pass the biscuit tin, once all that sugar has climbed then fallen into the bloodstream. Number 5. Alcohol. You're not alone. If you've ever been too drunk the night before and woken up feeling famished and desiring greasy, carb-filled junk food, trust me, most of us have experienced that. It's because when we consume alcohol, our bodies work hard to break down and eliminate it. Did you know that our bodies convert the carbs we consume into sugars? Typically glucose when we consume them. The extra glucose is stored in the liver and muscles as glycogen, since we need it for energy and brain function. However, because the breakdown of alcohol depletes our glycogen stores, consuming carbohydrates is how we can refill them. Additionally, there is always the late night kebab after a night out, since alcohol lowers our inhibitions and causes us to make decisions that we would not normally make if we were sober, such as making us believe that we are hungry when we are definitely not. Number 6. Egg whites. Even though we are aware that eggs are a great source of protein, if we only use the egg whites while making our morning omelet or scrambled eggs on toast, we will be missing out on a variety of vitamins, minerals, good fats, and protein. Over the years, eggs have had a poor name, but more recent research has shown that eating whole eggs, including the white and yolk, does not raise our risk of heart disease or any of the related health issues. Consequently, it is healthier and preferable to consume the entire egg to maintain satiety. whether it be poached, scrambled, boiled, or in a delectable omelette. Serve your eggs with whole grain bread and a side of blanched spinach for a filling breakfast that will keep you full and healthy until lunch. Number 7. Ketchup. Some refer to it as tomato sauce or ketchup. It is slathered all over our sausage or fish finger sandwiches, and we also use it as a dipping sauce for pizza crust and french fries. But sadly, it typically has a lot of sugar in it, either from the concentrated tomatoes or other sugars that are added. Let's also talk about high fructose corn syrup, a sort of sugar that has undergone extensive processing and is usually found in ketchup and other foods. We may occasionally fail to recognize the signs that indicate when we are full and continue eating even when we are not genuinely hungry, since it is thought to slow down our metabolism. Number 8. Cheese. Since it's all due to an oddity of evolution, cheese is a strange choice for our list of foods that might make us feel more hungry. Casein is a protein that is present in all milk, including breast milk from humans. We are genetically predisposed to crave this protein so intensely at birth that it causes an opioid reaction in us. To put it another way, we are biologically dependent on casein. This guarantees that we will still desire it when we mature into adults and need it to keep fed and healthy. The majority of us still have a need for cheese and other milk-based foods. Casomorphins, which resemble opiates chemically, are found in cheese. Because these casomorphins cause the brain's pleasure and reward center to generate dopamine, eating cheese makes us feel so good that we want more and more of it. So now you understand why cheese is in fact a junk food, and why one might be called a cheese junkie. Number 9. Rice cakes. Honestly, a rice cake doesn't contain much. The issue is that no amount of flavoring applied will make it taste less like eating styrofoam. We would have to consume a delivery load of rice cakes to feel satisfied because they contain no calories or no macronutrients at all. Rice cakes are a terrific substitute for bread if we're following a calorie-restricted diet. Therefore, there's nothing wrong with eating them. Nevertheless, combine them with a lean protein source such as low-fat cottage cheese, tuna, or your preferred nut butter to make them more valuable and keep us feeling satisfied. Number 10. Chinese food. Monosodium glutamate, or MSG, is a common ingredient in takeout food. MSG is a sort of salt that explains why we frequently experience such thirst after consuming Chinese food. But it also has the potential to interact with the hormone leptin. Leptin is in charge of letting the brain know when we are satisfied and don't need to eat any more food. However, if we eat meals with high amounts of MSG, this communication may be disrupted, causing us to continue eating even when we are already satisfied. So try to dismiss any hunger pangs you have soon after eating your favorite Chinese meal. Your body is probably just playing a practical joke on you. So there you have it, folks. The top meals that might make you feel hungry than when you first started eating them. Did any of this catch you off guard? I hope you enjoyed this video. Naturally, if you have any inquiries or questions that you want to address, let us know in the comment section below. Additionally, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell button to receive information on our new health-related videos. If you want to watch more of our content, check out this video in the lower right corner. And hey, while you're there, check out our playlist of related content. Anyway, see you later, and thank you for watching.